aban nneoma na womo sese nneoma no nyade a womo efoaso na emra ebeye adwuma
Nana Kwame Bedi akonso ede abasobosronko akwa magana de hye na chitafo ne obi bia ene ode enase ne abasobosronko nso akwa mama mpanyi dada John Dramani Mahama ewo nkunimdi a wadi emu
SMP ka ho ne ede bremo kase boyi emu enwuma ko bi adaroma
this way chocolate drink yesterday we here in so share your special eyes mineral water and the drinks are sort to nyina best point savings and loans best assurance you too nchine need fufu nita benkwan aya no apebi udada sitene mu no na wode aka ho mo ni nwumako nkaye bi e na so yimu ayedo ede nsem no eba abana bayi nyano ni midin menen
akosi asapon ye bo era nsem ni mu ede a African Union afei ECOWAS and Commonwealth Election Observers eye enkrofukuo a wonum efri amahodro so eba na wonum eba ade obeye abra yeto aba ewo Ghana ha ene se wode wani kotwa wisi edi aba no a yeto no echi ensem bi ebesim bia no womo ede wani edi echire na abra yeto aba ewie December da etoso enson ema no ebedu ni da etoso enwotwe no wonum ede ensem atu edwa enioma a wonum ahunu ewo abato nim abra na yeto afi yeto wie abato na echi enioma akoso na eno ena wonum ene sadwurofo hia ya wo kire se said the abano si koye no eye de omdo omani hu ye no akoyie pa no omobo Ghana abaso.
We commend the Electoral Commission, polling staff, political parties, police and the media for their respective roles in ensuring the successful conduct of elections in Ghana thus far. We also commend Vice President Bawumia for his statesmanship and consistent speech. It was essential in de-escalating potential tension. Speaking from experience, that is a highly significant gesture. We congratulate the President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, for his re-election as the incoming head of state of the Republic of Ghana. We further congratulate the VP-elect as the first female VP of Ghana. We know that the process of collecting results is still ongoing. We hope and expect that Ghanaians will continue to maintain a peaceful environment in the post-election phase as we await the conclusion of the process. We will provide recommendations on how the process might be further improved in our final report, which will be made public at a later date. I want to take this opportunity to thank the people of Ghana for the warm kwaba accorded to myself and the group during our entire stay and the unencumbered access we were given for our observation process. Ghana's success as the Black Star of Africa is a model for not only the region and the rest of Africa, but the Commonwealth and the world. Issued on the 9th December 2024, right here in Accra before your presence.
The African Union mission commends the government of the Republic of Ghana for creating conditions that enable the Electoral Commission to effectively deliver on its mandate. Political leaders to engage with supporters and the media and civil society to perform their roles without hindrance, allowing citizens to exercise their right to vote. The mission notes with concern the reported shooting incident which claimed the life of one citizen and encourages the security agencies to continue to put in place measures to avoid such incidents during such an important national process. The African Union Election Observation Mission acknowledges the level of professionalism exhibited by the security personnel deployed to the polling stations visited. No armed security was seen at the polling stations, and the police were commended for their swift response when they were called in to restore order.
Iyeko Asante Mantemu na empenyufo mu da NPP amanyoko na no Owura Bernard entry boesia ko chema wontumi eda no ede na ase hronkon akwa ama wo bibia afia ba no wode ne ho agimu etubi
Wadi nsemi tujwa ewa nsemtrofo enhyiamu a ofra wa Asantemantem Kropon Kumasimu emu ena titina ni edema New Patriotic Party NPP amanyoko no ewa Asantemantem eye chairman entwibu asiakwa adodo na afra de chairman wuntumi ekire se obo Ghana fo nyina baso anam se ansa ne yebeto aba abato num niempo abato na echi no yaboa ma asomdwe mapa edi hene egina na nan so dendenden ewo manum eno so echi no eno se obo mo franka tuni Dr. Mahmoud Baumia no say mampani abedi echiraba so papa enam se ade a oye ne de wakire so yo nipa wodo asomdwe si eto abawie na ade echinye wa ma branko na wan twempo se electoral commission ede abato no nsunsanso betudwa na kakra wo hu yenti ono aba abonte de betudwa se abato no hwe a wadi entwo wom eno nso nti ensunsanso bi e baaye no wagye atom wose we kire se Dr. Baumia eba amanyosem wanyini pa ne krakra mu chairman Bernard Entwibu asiako se NPP amanyoko na chitafo nyina wo bia kana komanto ne yem wase NPP sa amanyoko wo kwa wachi na wasusu na watete na wayi bia frim ahwede ko ye ne de ankoye wo masa hyehyɛ niema foforo kra na daachi bia eni akire no wo masa ba abato num ahoden so
edika ne de aseda de mo otwe di aponya kopon se ahye so ama de pa ababeche na yado Nyankopon ase awie susu no we da santemayase e wo mu se enye obia na koto aba ne de na susu wono koto ye beda wo ase wono an koto susu ye beda wo ase na ye panyi a oda ya no akyere se o obia osuro Nyankopon ye wura Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ensida da bia no ko bia twen se electoral commission kra beba na other resource beba betudwa ansana se hebefre na wa congratulate obi a congratulate no obi o kra na electoral commission kra bia beto wo congratulation kra bi ma na so ye leader oda ya no aye Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia odi call 2024 esam actually said oyobia oye nimdiefo opasudie sasui ena nedai ewo yewra Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ewo aye Ashanti region enchibia no ye befre party mpanifo nyina ewo Ashanti region na adie bia no a ye dwen se ekoye na asa koye bia badawo ma ona party ne yemodia ye dia ba betumonyo ne dia ba besom na yesinsi a yidi aseda ehuhia obia ni bia wo ye bia no edo Nyankopon ne de obi bia as
Ghana Posi adwumakuo no ede krata ababeto abonten na eno eye ensem ahodo a ekoso ewo abato no ni abato no achi sede enipa bi omde omumpa asomdwe na omde da bia omte omso omope trouble no ena omo anya na eno na Ghana Posi adwuma no eche se eyade a wonum achichi nipa emakoma akwadwe wotwe enkono a wonum hebone a womo ye no nyina efa fimpinu ne aduonu enan general elections na abato ayekoye no mu enti womo ehwe no maka bia ka ho akirem enne adwoi aposifo kire se enipa aduanan ye wo aduowotwe nkono nim die womo de no eye direct chese wo hwe basabasa ya akoso krono anase nkrofo a womo funtum nioma womo esese ye japade womo esese nioma no saa nipa aduanan ne de womo ede a efa ho enam so ma yeso womo mu enonom posi dia ka ho se wonom esusu se nioma hodo obi akoso a eni kwanse wonom eye enu nti ye de obekwa kogina court no anim na court no ene wonom adi na eno o che se abambofo wonom ani da ho yie pa a womo hwese asomdwe bambo emra ebeye adwuma na afei yato aba no awie na kire no henkofa wo hawa na wo ye na bia emma enu nti se ekoba se enkrofo sesa nioma na enkrofo se ye japade na wo mo eye nioma emfra enya de on betena sesa e wo so obi ama nani da ho na yehwe ema asomdwe eba ewo abato no achi eno nti wo de kokobo ema omanfo nyina se wo ya ankrankra wo ye kuo na wonim na wo ye basabasa ana wo ya de bia emfra bia aposifo bechewo wo mo chewo nso so a na ye de wo kwakogina emra no anim eti sabre wo mo de nyoma bia agu akwan mu de di kan sese wo mbema aposifo adɔso petrol so no bedɔso na wonum ahwe ama bambo atimi agina ne na so enya aposifo nko mo ne other security agencies no wo mo aka bom toso mienu wo mo intelligence no wo mo do mani atofo mpa wo mo ehwe se nipa bia wo maye wo madwe so mbeye basabasa no wo mbe so mumu e wo sa kwan no so afei wo mo ebehwe ama aban agapade ahodo a enipa bia ye wo madwe se bia wo mbekọ akose no ana wo de padlock betum ana wo mbeye bibi ne no so wo mo do mani edi akire ena afei wo mo ne officials aban ene other stakeholders enso so wo mo mu edi nkita ho se de beye a bibia betumi akoso wo special investigation team wo mo so hwe videos ene adanse bia ewo enuoma akoso ewo abato nachi ene abato ni mu nyina na wo mabu ho enkonta aposifo se wo mo ni asogana fo se mata wo mo achi ama abai akọ asomdwem
na krata Ghana Post edwuma ne dia ba abonten afa eye ne ekoso ewo abato no ase enomutre mu se omonsoso so se bibisa ebekoso se yato aba na yeto aba na wo de obeye ho se eniema ensem fata na obeye se de ebeya ebesei oman no asomdwie na National Communications Officer Emma NDC Amanyoku wose de ekone de omugitum se entwaye na ni nyina mu no omunim se NDC agitafo no dodo na ani age abroso science saye na aba no nkunimdie na aba NDC afa no dodo na ani age abroso ama de course no ebinsa hyase na waso obesere se wo ye NDC ni wunye NDC ni free party na party B de course no de so far as emwa ma asumdwenya adwuma se wo sei wo manager pade ana se wo ye bibia efuma na se etomra ne de enya de on besoso so enti ni nyina mu no mo so mo de na ase esronko bekwa ama Ghana fo na mmom mo gemani a mo ngemani kwan pa so enkonkoji wani mro so nkoye bibia ubenu hu esanse emra wo ho a emra ene wo ebedi enti omo so omo besene de ekono omo nsoso so enya de etwa yie na ase de posi adwuma ne de aba no omani abede wa yensa beso mu no emra kwan so ye de obefa enti no wo wani a no waje wani kwan pa so nko sei bibia enkoto mbra ema wo ho enkyere wo
abusia yenya aboafo nkrato emra ye ba beto akase bo so ye ba fifia adesema mamo akwaba ye ba bebo nkomo anwumre na yakwa akoto aba akese ni bia tete ahwe wo mo ananka yenim se nko mu benya wo mo anya ena enei yenim se emrahye bedwam eho beye de papa nipa ba ko a omanfo nipa dodo no a na wo hwe animu se anka ba bia wo kwa akogina no wo betimi akọ nanim na wadi nkunim na ebi nso so ono ana kan wasi fake people omo nso wa akire a no mo kan nso nyame adom ade a wadi nkunim hwan na me ka na semi aha me boni din na hwe ya no aka ye ta frɛ no A+ enwumrei A+ wa ba be ka me ho e wa ha ye ba be bo enkomo na sese de ye be ka se MP elect enche ne frɛ no honorable bra akwaba
yenua
bra kwa me akwaba
yenua
wonye busy
ya ye busy
wo ma ye busy amanasi
ya ye busy
wo ma ye busy amanasi wow ebusiafo we aye Gomua Central aba wonum ekoto ye no nkombo na ye ba bebo bra yenhwe se de abato no esi ekoye ekosen sabre ni mu nyina abato ne koso no edie ne die na wo ye yesan se duru abato se ya eya na emu odin pa abato ne koso no enioma be na huhu ye ana wo hyeda ye special thing bi ewo emu yesan se wo hwe se de numbers ni si ba ya ka sa se enkrofo anto aba eno na ma wo fa ho sanse ni nim se afane mienu nyina no omo wo nkrofo ewo Gomua Central ho
me da se me chia wahwefo nyina Yesu Kristo ba wiase na Farisifo no ne ade no mo nipa ho deda but also utumi bowram and from day one na menim say me win election because na me hwe constituencies according emra no ma me ho kwan say me to be contest enti no me research and research nature very clear say Gomua Central MP no ho no omo mpe no
okay
yeah enti na answer na me dem na isi okura say me contest no my research change or retain like MP no mo pe na mo mpe no na team na kwa around that research am I who say 70+% of the people are looking for change. They don't want the MP. On one case, MP no are aware. So we had to go in there and start working and what the people want. You say if area ha basi hano, this is their problem. If we importer ediba basi to say, you find say brofidu the biggest issue are omo your monsa system and kofi see o match ya jo monsa sia this week maybe your action be omo hu bi da for so many years. Yansa sia nkrofo afa kotikwan so agents and we are going to retrieve all of it. We are going to establish that those areas belong to us because it is the promise that I made to the people. We be anywhere say a friend new Winneba. This week here the signboard Gomua simple signboard na me catch on ye the besi or hoye Gomua when ye futu for asase. And when we started the campaign I make catch from said this is what we're going to do, you know. Then Afenyo Markin and his people were doing all kind of skirmishes. But we knew exactly what was on the ground. That from Mpota all the way to Brofiedu, their land is the issue. Oba a chance for be brief asebu. Omunyina wonsaso they have huge issues with it. And him said the road network Gomua Central kwan papa ba kokure ni ho. Not one. Kwan papa ba kwan ho. Eno na ye motorway. Esu nyina tutu airport so nko. Enti no I knew that the roads were their issue. We don't have toilet facilities. They have issues. So we did a needs assessment of the whole constituency. Who say Gomua Central no and nyoma ehia wahanie and and it has worked. Apart from that, your principle idea you might Jesus Christo principle no. Anybody who wants to be a great leader, the greatest leader in this world as we live today, Jesus Christo some also saying osum bia Christo some the leader ni Jesus. And this all person we nipa mo do achi na obey a great leader. I was say we hwe Jesus Christo the principle na ordinance you know. And that is something that has really worked for us.
Yen hwe say wa bobo enwoma hodo a o de asi wani so. We ni nyina no de wutu anamo ene ni kire ya te se signboard die also di kosi wo na wotwi mu anase yemfa ne say efri sabre ye ekọ wo the signboard ni kusi wo waka toilet facilities a omunso eni akwan waka ho asem omunsa asesem waka ho asem ugidi say eno na to wo mutirim ema mo to abane ma wo ana enoma bi so ka ho
enye asama ya ka kra be to bi trimu keke but enoma ya ye
okay
my provided enoma bebre among crofo bebre asam na intina me ka say Jesus Christ principle no eye adwuma Yesu Kristo ba wi ase no o se obenyane ewufo or the Lazarus ye example o se obema aduane ebu no ama bread and fish na bebre na crofo edi in the constituency no yanko kasa keke but ya ye adwuma bebre intino ya se your friend saying nya ware kotoda no so se obewe kra yanje ni chim intino once ya kasa ye new roads virgin roads ye connected towns like Kruba quite unconnected ever since in the history of like those towns like 300 years ubien to come free and famba hada and ebekache Gomwa for say we are capable of building new roads in Gomwa. We should be able to link these two towns into once a year to me yes idea no dia chire omo who say no obi omba bem kra na etuma ye kwan na so chine oba bem near the drip machines ni nyina mana then obeye nyoma bebre so these are enyoma ye adwuma apart from that sorry from Jesus Christ time and your fish and captain di Yesu echi akotren so no so the whole night one chief fish Yesu say fast on go right or chief fish ni we
baby or chief fish ni kwa na okọ Yesu anya nam no
yes or chief fish ni we no say efin na ko meja me bibia na madu echi enipa bia hia ni obedi bread and butter issues are very important it yen no na Roman Catholic na Methodist na sancro na omo ba omo kuta Tom Brown omo kuta milk powder omo kuta we omo the because come the nipa no and we made sure say so many towns ma omo digwa your moms come from ko ye adwuma they needed it at that time because I'm sure you say omo twan e beto abawie no na bia nyame afro bi so we had to support them a lot of women and ye loan we just give them money je koye adwuma and we will come back and check ye oji ska so koto anka wo be so ton anka no wo he eni ukwa anka no to boto ba ko sen and you be abeye owanwa hwe enyoma nkrofo hia ye nyoma nkitten anka e bia 100 ni nyina no eye 150 Ghana cedis bottle 100 ebia obi wo ho a ohieska obedi wechi saa we bisan so pedan so oye banku market no pe eburu rubber mienu rubber ba ko yesen 50 Ghana into ohia 100 Ghana de koto eburu wo de saa sika no e ma no kofa eburu betina market no ka ne banku a na brabo asesa into no these are the basic enyoma obeya bo nipa e pese a politicians and so mutrimu aye den acha dodo we can help all these people and that is why the people are following us and they are going to follow us more.
What say enkabomu?
Yes. Enkabomu hu here.
Okay.
Yentumemfa obi a one supporting obi a on ye campaign no ya against yen. Yentume ne sankrofo no entwema nso. Ade a Nyankopon aye man no. Se ye de ni nyina to ho, ne yekohwe obi a na oni e na che se yen kra no yen ade na Nyankopon aye na ensom ye bo. Election eye over. Ye win election no. Omo ye for and omo we against ye nyina ye gomuafo a ye pe gomua enkan ko enti no ehu be hia se obia de election no ebetu nachi ne ahwe ne ye be ya ye be alleviate ye ho like ye be yi ye ho efri ohia se sei ne ye nyina ye nkan bom ne ne ohia enko ako ye ne ahokere enko ako gomuafo ho akere mo ache dodo sami ne menua bia no ye ndis ne ye MPP ni be kontokwa de kam ne be bom ne yankuntie ohia ohia hu ehin papa enti ne nyina ye mbom ye bibia ade gomuaman ebekọ nanim
wonye busy
ya ye busy
abusia na akwakoye sei ni de ye ne honorable se de sa na ye befre no honorable Kwame Asare Oben ye ne na bonkomo aka anade unim A+. One year no abo enkomo efa
United Showbiz me nyanja ye
na me ba obeba saa wo ho ana nka me be kan se mo obeba Saturday no nkomo ni nyina will be there
say your parliament
Yes.
Omo ka asem nyina na me de abetena YouTube. Ghana fuei. Omo bewia mu. Me suba me de tikrom ha. Se nko a.
This time ni ona. Me question be na me say we independent candidate say e ko basa asem no e da ho a he na be kwa kogina.
Me gina ne beboa Ghana.
Ye beboa Ghana.
Ena apart from ne beboa Ghana, me gina ne beboa gomu a.
Abusiafo ye nya aboafo nkrato emra. adesima mamo akwaba yeto akasebo no eso ana yekopie mu ewo Okankwe Central so amanfo de wani edi ensem no achi a na yebo mo amane se Okankwe Central Abdullahi Abu Baba Sadiq wono aginaye ewo NDC amanyukuo ni dimu sanso na lawyer Patrick ya oboama oye incumbent MP a ono enete akonwa so ono so ginai na abato no ko na wie na bepie mu se entiase anya adwuma ana Baba Sadiq chese wadi nkunim ne nkrofo chese wadi nkunim na lawyer Patrick Boama ono so ne nkrofo chese wono na adi nkunim na eno ekokopie mu ewo abato komisa na kache abra ye review ehwehwe nkrata mu ehwe ye ne nyina no sabre ya ye kasa die wo chese Baba Sadiq adi nkunim wonya 15,383 empim dunum ahasa ene ediowotwe miensa sanso ena lawyer Patrick Aboama enya 14,949 empim dunai ahankronie eduanan enkron na eno na abato komisa ehse abra wo mo hwehwe nkrata na pink sheet makoma akwaduasa baako eyade a sede na esitie no wo muntumi emfa nka ho to mu ye no so firimu ena de kaaye no wo mkeka bo mu enam so ema Baba Sadiq di enkunim ewo ho nti sede na eno akamu na ye twema mentwe na NDC amanyokuo no wo mo enkrofo ewo ho kyese wo mpene no afedi abato komisa etimi ahwehwem eyi ato ho ama ababeda eni eti incumbent MP eye lawyer Patrick Aboama sabre wadi nkugu ewo Okankwe Central.
End of the election at Okankwe Central constituency, Patrick Yabuama had 14,949. Abu Baba Abdullahi Sadiq had 15,383. Total valid votes is 332. Rejected ballot is 130. Total vote cast 30,462. So from this election, this represents 78% of the election held at Okankwe Central. So from this result, Baba Sadiq has been elected Member of Parliament for Okankwe Central. Thank you. 2024. By the power invested in me as a returning officer for Okankwe Central, I declare Baba Sadiq as the MP elect for Okankwe Central.
Mr. Danko had put out a research earlier in the year where he had said that Okankwe Central was the safest MPP seat in Greater Accra. Where were we failing? What are the issues? We worked on it, and we realized that research is research, but the most important and relevant to the polls is that which happens on elections day. That has stuck with us. And one thing that stuck with me is, look, on that week when Mr. Danko was doing his interviews, the regional chairman called me, he told me his story in 2012 when Ben Efson had sticked his neck out and said that he was going to retire if he wins the Adenta seat then, and then he told me what he did afterwards, how he gathered the strength internally and managed to win that particular seat. And that story has stuck with me as well. I think, and I've always maintained, but for what Patrick Obama was trying to do now, which is very shameful, I've always maintained that I don't think he's a bad person. I've always maintained I don't think he's not done his best for the constituency, but I think that this is the point where the constituency itself is looking for more younger, dynamic, innovative, bold and visionary man to come and continue and elevate the development conversation in the constituency. Our message of transformation, our message to create sustainable livelihoods, we were campaigning. When he was sharing money and sharing goodies, we were campaigning. In the last few days, we had heard the report where he had told others, confided in others, that he was going to engage in fraudulent activities in the elections. We took it in good faith, and then we put in work. From the able-bodied men and women of our constituency, the elections directorates, the some of the executives, and the entire rank and file of the party. How we were able to unite our ranks
Na panyin kofa by ne kandinia new force wadano na Kwame Bediako ede na asesro nkwa kwa Ghana de hye nyina ne chichu ne chitafo so mo hweye eto aba no ama asomdwe edi ehi na wo se obebo eye mampanyin asese yeyi no president elect John Dramani Mahama baso ewo nkunimdi a wadi wa fi abatomo so waye krado obi bia Ghana da na koma kono so de ono ne beka abom aye adwuma so man no
de bia asomdwe ne de ye adwuma ipane de beka but the do asomdwe asem so a Ghana yemfa bankum ene yemfa nifa yekoya nim na nti na mepese me bom abaso se Ghana fo nyansa wo ho tumi wo ho but asomdwe no ene de yekoya nim na me so me gira ho manipa omo e de asomdwe eba tie na me ba ya me pese me bom abaso moi ma support me nyina dodo na nim se me sinya sika na me de ma wato ama me na emom so pese oto to and so Ghana fo akire me say yes e do ho e mo moto ye me pese ndasie ene nhyira na me de ma mo ye nyina nya ye penti me de ye na emom ye mba bi ene Ghana bi obefa ne tuma pa bi e frenti ena ma ye nyina ya bom se ye ne ye pese mu se nya ma ya ma me no mani aso mani age ho na me pese me di mrewe so be da president elect His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say me manamo so what me afa aba no oni ni kuo ede omo sembe tu dwa ene omo no ma bi obo ye na nam eno ma bi a wa ye fitititi Ghana for ekai say ya kwan say ya airports say ya development. It has contributed to what Ghana is today. I know and a mama regime be say so no baba ye can before and that's what to bet in every waba because why be that no ye and so assembly amba emum asempa any TV e buy na e be more than ye nin kan ya ade and so omu free so no na e normal aba together nti na me gina ha me pese wono so me bona baso na me mana mu say money dey action is some Maya already problems wa me free say ono de so the cabinet any parliamentarians or more kroma any ministers e beboma crisis be go down na yetimi manage him for the next 4 years am yetimi akoye nim enti na metumi hu e dey see what say no money here me for bia no near party in the ruling power and so here me metimi aya aboa except for policies ye de buy eboa Ghana say omampanyi kase en yusu bi nyemfanya adwuma it is for the sake of the nation. I stand by that and I'm here say me support it omo ene Ghana man me ameso kakra me wona metimi dia bo man I am ready and count me in say I will always stand by the country, the nation. On that note, me person like I say me support it President-elect John Dramani Mahama and I may congratulate him so senior person we biano and I never smith me I dia boa ne we biano I am here to do so for the nation.
Abusiafo abato komisa edinisem etu edwa watch said the emano esi ekoye afede officially watch say enkane mampanyi John Dramani Mahama oye president elect yakoto abano wono ena edi enkunim.
As the returning officer for the presidential election and in fulfillment of my mandate as enshrined in law, I will now declare the outcome of the 2024 election. It is important to note that per Regulation 63.3 of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana, the winner of the presidential election must obtain at least 50% plus 1 at the polls to be declared the winner of the election. We have collated the presidential results from all 16 administrative regions, of which 267 of the 276 constituencies have been captured. We have not been able to receive results from 9 constituencies because our offices have been besieged by political party supporters making it impossible to complete the collation process. That notwithstanding, the presidential results from the 267 constituencies, including the newly created one constituency, clearly established the winner of the 2024 presidential election. Simply put, even if all the votes from the 9 constituencies were added to the candidate who placed second, it will not change the outcome of the election. It is important to note that the Commission will update the records on receipt of the presidential results from the 9 outstanding constituencies. Ladies and gentlemen, now to the results of the 2024 presidential election. And the results will be announced based on the positions of the presidential candidates on the ballot. Mahamadou Bawumia of the NPP obtained 4,657,304, being 41.61%. Daniel Augustus Latte Jr. of the GCPP obtained 16,673, being 0.15%. Christian Kwabena Andrews of the Ghana Union Movement obtained 16,461, being 0.15%. Kofi Apalu of the LPG obtained 5,219, being 0.09%. Mohamed Frimpong of the National Democratic Party obtained 4,413, being 0.04%. Nana Akosua Frimpong of the CPP obtained 23,397, being 0.21%. Mr. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC obtained 6 million. Let me take that again. Mr. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC obtained 6,328,397. And I'd like to repeat that. Mr. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC obtained 6,328,397, being 56.55%. Mr. Hassan Ayariga of the APC obtained 17,461, being 0.16%. Mr. Kofi Kranting, independent candidate, obtained 3,320, being 0.03%. Mr. George Chumberima Edu, independent candidate, obtained 3,091, being 0.02%. Nana Kwame Biediaku, independent candidate, obtained 84,478, being 0.05%. Mr. Alan Kojo Tremanting, independent candidate, obtained 31,202, being 0.28%. The total valid votes cast add up to 11,191,422. Total rejected votes 239,109. Total votes cast 11,430,531. It's important to mention that the total registered voters add up to 18,774,159 required to be declared a winner. And so even with that scenario, he's clearly the winner of the 2024 election. In the light of the above, ladies and gentlemen, I have the singular honor as the returning officer of the 2024 presidential election to declare His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as the winner of the 2024 presidential election and the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana.
Adesemaima enchebia yebeko eye enkanema mpanyi John Dramani Mahama oye President-elect na yakofa ne nsem ene nanu di nsem a wode agya tumu no ede ababetu edwa enchebia na ansa na no
yedi aseda beko ama Pepsodent say bomodian na fatwi wosen anopa awia anopa ne enwumre awokọ akoda esan say betimi abo wanuma ho nidie no ehun nsem ho ban ama bibia koyi ede amawo ye wo Pepsodent herbal charcoal cavity fighter ene triple protection maybe be abeko bi idea wonsa ebeka die san say Pepsodent dey say every smile matters ye de kase ebe so no yeme abana beyi nyanomene
akosia sapon yenko NLA na yenko fa emma emra